What's good, YouTube? It's your boy OmarioRpg. I hope you're having an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And today we're back with episode 10 of Frieren, a powerful mage. Let's get straight into it. Be sure to like, subscribe if you want future or unblocked early access to reactions and unblocked, all that good stuff. Patreon.com/OmarioRpg. And let's do it. Let's get straight into it. Episode 10 of Frieren. Frieren. Now it's probably Frieren versus Aura. And not just Aura. Aura and like...
先生は本当に卑怯だと思ってるの。奴らは言葉を話すだけの魔物に過ぎない。それが私。
Oh, I noticed. Just noticed she wears the same earrings, I believe, as Flem. Flem. I don't know. I think she does. Can we read that again? It allows me to exterminate the demon that I gladly embraced. Okay. Basically, kill those bastards by any means necessary. Damn! Her staff? Damn! Ruthless!
玉座のバザルト、魔王軍の将軍の一人だな。軍勢を率いて集落を潰しに来たってところか。こいつを殺したのはお前か？そこの死にかけ。すごい魔力だ。お前強いだろ。魔族と正面から戦ったのか。くだらねえ、とんだバカだな。強い魔法使いの気持ちはわからねえ。わかるはずだ。は？あなたには私の気持ちがわかるはずだ。あなたの方がはるかに強い魔法使いだから。
Must be the first time they met.
集落はどうなったの？全滅だ。女子供も皆殺し。守れなかった。私が一番強かったのに。本当にバカだな。私がお前の立場なら迷わず逃げていた。追っ手だな。お前が殺した将軍より強いぞ。人間の魔法使い、そのエルフの女を置いていけ。そうしたら見逃してくれんのか？エルフを皆殺しにしろ。それが魔王様の命令だ。お前の命などどうでもいい。フリーレン、確かに私は強い魔法使いの気持ちが痛いほどよくわかる。こいつらの気持ちも手に取るようにわかるさ。今まで研鑽してきた自らの魔法に対する自信と信頼。要するにクソみたいなおごりと油断だ。
Bro, she just eviscerated them. Yeah, that'll do it.
フリーレン、お前と違ってこいつらは私を雑魚と判断したらしい。体外に放出する魔力を制限して強さを誤認させた。
Ah, and that's what what's her name did. Cool. Really? I think like being able to even do that is showing your strength in magic in itself, isn't it? I guess, you know, yeah, it is tricking people, but
傷もだいぶ良くなってきたな。そろそろ修行を始めるか。
I have noticed, by the way. Ah! Flamme, that's her name, not Flemme. Um, I guess it's the chest infection, you know, phlegm. That's disgusting, sorry. I have noticed, and I don't know why, but I for some reason, I love characters who I don't know what it is. I don't know what the click is there. Maybe it's because they're the opposite of me, because I'm a very emotional person. But my favorite characters in history of games, animes, shows are emotionless characters. My favorite video game character of all time is Geralt of Rivia. My favorite superhero of all time is Batman. I love The Mandalorian, and there's many more off the top of my head that I can't think of right now. And I absolutely love Frieren as well. I think she is probably the first female who I can put in that group, because most of the time in the West, you know what they do to their females? They give them way too much emotion. I understand that females share more, probably show more emotion than men. A good example of a good female when it comes to showing emotion is I can't remember her name out of Lord of the Rings, King Theoden's daughter. But yeah, it's just there's that character archetype that I'm not quite sure why. Thorfinn's another one. I'm not quite sure why. They're my favorite. Like when it comes to, and I'm not sure what it is. It might be because it's very unrelatable, almost the opposite of who I am. I don't know. Just thought I'd say that. The fact I've already put Frieren in the same sentence as some of those characters is just shows you how this show's just clicking with me. Wow.
さすがだな。よく制御できている。この程度エルフなら誰でもできるよ。ところでこの魔力の制限はどのくらい続ければいいの？
Forever.
長いと疲れるんだけど。私と同じくらい。一生だ。お前は一生をかけて魔族を欺くんだ。
I love the no faffing about return as well that this show does. This show, you ever watch the YouTuber who's so imagine I'm just talking right now and it just ended, right? Some YouTubers do that. I'm actually starting to think about doing it as well. It does something. It's to do with watch time or something, like no outro or less talking gets more watch time for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. People should love hearing me talk. Anyway, it's like that. It's almost just like an unapologetic, just no transition, no faffing about. I mean, just look at it. Just out of nowhere, we're done with the flashback. And to go from something like Naruto to that, it's just, yeah. So good. Just brings you straight back in. Aura.
でもここであなたを仕留められれば戦果としては十分。魔力は基本的に鍛錬を積み重ねた年月に比例して増強していく。溢れ出すアウラの魔力から伝わってくる。アウラが500年以上生きた大魔族であること。
Yeah, but not as long as you.
ほとんどを鍛錬に費やしたこと。体外の魔力の量だけでもこれだけの情報が手に入る。
Interesting. She's just gonna show off her mana now. GG's. Look at the flashback again, man. I'm telling you. They're too proud. Too big of an ego.
あの宮殿から出てきた身なりのいいのが偉いやつだ。人の偉さは分かりづらい。だからああやって着飾って見た目で分かるようにするんだ。
I'm assuming demons, the bigger the aura.
奴らは自分たちが魔物だった頃と何も変わっていない。強い奴が偉いんだ。人よりずっと分かりやすい。奴らにとっての魔力は人にとっての地位や財産だ。尊厳そのものと言ってもいい。隠密の手段として
What a great shot.
魔力を制限することはあっても常日頃から魔力を制限するバカなんて存在しない。そして魔力の低い連中に尊厳が与えられるほど魔族の世界は甘くない。
Bro, freaking plastic bag just moved.
死に魔力を誇示するんだ。奴らは魔法を誇りに思い、誰よりも魔法が好きな。
Pride there is.
己の魔力すら自由にできない。
So ironic.
魔族じゃなくてよかったな。
Oh, what an image.
だいぶ様になってきたな。フリーレン、まだ魔法は好きか？
突然どうしたの先生。
She's getting old.
ほどほどかな。
お前はずっと昔魔法が好きだとはっきり答えた。
たった50年前でしょ。
そうだな。フリーレン、一つ頼みがある。
何？
私の墓の周りは花畑にしてくれ。
似合わないね。
そうだな。フリーレン、私の一番好きな魔法は綺麗な花畑を出す魔法だ。小さい頃両親が教えてくれてな。魔法が好きになったきっかけだ。
その魔法を教えてよ。
Damn. She did die. Bro, she's such a good character. There's some the classic like wise. Bro, I have so many comparisons to this show with Vinland Saga and Lord of the Rings. I don't know what it is, man. This show's just clicking in every freaking angle. Because like there's some characters in shows that when they talk, you just have to listen. And I believe her name's Flame, Flannel. She's just one of them, man. She's like the Gandalf of this show. Do you know what I mean? So good. So good. I also can't go over some of the shots in this show. This really is becoming a masterpiece. It really is. It's just everything I love in fantasy. Cool. Man, she old. And this is all a setup. Ah, the legends. Cool. Ah, bro. Another character I just love whenever he's on screen. Bear with me. This whole flashback is just all a setup to show, I'm assuming, how her aura defeats Aura's aura. And it's just masterfully done so far. Of course he would notice. Intuition, yeah, I was just about to say. Bro. Oh, look at that.
あなたは優秀な魔法使いだけれども、魔力自体
Fool.
はそれほどでもない。鍛錬を積んだのはせいぜい合わせて100年程度。どちらにせよ、私には遠く及ばない。
Is she now gonna like shoot out her mana?
私の勝ちよ。あとはこの私直々にあなたの首を落としてあげる。
It's the sound design.
不死の軍勢もだいぶやられちゃったし、後で補充しないと。
She's already planning.
なんだ、天秤がフリーレンの方に傾いていく。
私は魔力を制限していた。お前は見誤ったんだ、アウラ。
そんなはずはないわ。それならこの私が見逃すはずがない。あなたの魔力には制限特有の不安定さもわずかなブレもなかった。
私は生きてきた時間のほとんどを魔力を制限して過ごした。この状態が自然になるほど。
I hope she shows it.
ふざけるな。私は500年以上生きた大魔族だ。
アウラ、お前の前にいるのは
Damn!
1000年以上生きた魔法使い。
See, that's how it's done, man. That's just how it's done. Damn.
フリーレン、魔族が言葉で人を欺くように、お前は魔力で魔族を欺くんだ。
So badass.
自害しろ。
ありえない。この私が。
Bro. Can we get a good outro? Sorry. I was just about to say, man. That's one of the most badass scenes you'll ever see. And she didn't even need to swing a sword. But then they went and said, nah, she is gonna swing a sword. But not the she you were thinking. Oh, bro. Telling you, man. I'm telling you, this show is just different. It's got an aura. Pun intended. It really does. Like, again, sometimes give the viewer what they want in the end. And it was, I knew the setup was going to be her aura defeating her aura. And I was, you heard me ask it. I really hoped they showed her aura. And it was still just, it was so badass. Like, that was so sick. That was so expertly done. The music, the talking, everything that led up to it. I'd love to give Frieren an MVP this episode. I really could, because that scene was probably my favorite scene in the whole show so far. One of my favorite scenes in anime. But I've got to give it to Flame. I'm just going to call her Flame, because she's ginger. So good this episode. She is, in my opinion, she's like the Gandalf of this show. Whenever she talks, you listen. You want to know so much about her. You'd love a whole backstory, a whole anime about her. You want to read a book about her. She's such an interesting character. And it was super sad when you saw her old. And Frieren, you could tell, this emotionless girl, even back then, had, no emotion about it, and still didn't learn the lesson of, like, to cherish her moments, even after the person who taught her magic, pretty much, died. So it shows you how much of an impression Himothy left on her. Himmel. And that whole group. Because they managed to do what Flame couldn't in that aspect. And I'm pretty sure Fern and Stark will probably do it. Not more, but they'll do it, they'll do it more. They'll do it as well, is what I'm trying to get at. I don't know how you end this show. I don't know if it's going to end. I don't know if it's one season. I don't know how this show is going to work. But it truly is a masterpiece so far. Do you know how hard it is for a show to just 9s, 10s, 10, 9s, 10s? Yeah. The only thing I can compare it to so far is Vinland Saga regarding consistency. It's not a bad comparison, is it? It's not bad at all. And another just masterpiece of an episode. I'd love to keep going, but I must call it there. Check out my Patreon, patreon.com/OmarioRpg. A lot of you guys aren't subscribed, so if you want to, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that sub button. Trying to hit 20,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the show, and I can't wait to read the comments, and I'll see you guys next time for more. Bye-bye.